Hi, it's Ken Goe, the Oregonian, with three takeaways from the weekend in college football. First, how can you figure the Pac-12? Who's the dominant team? Is there a dominant team? I don't think so. Arizona's the only unbeaten team in the conference, and boy, I just don't know if the Wildcats have the defense to put it all together. I see a loss, maybe two, still ahead for them. The Ducks and UCLA, neither one can protect the quarterback. Cal's 4-1 and just one play away from being unbeaten. But with that defense, and what about Stanford? Stanford's got no offense. So I think the conference is really balanced. I think a lot of teams are still in the mix, and it wouldn't surprise me to see the conference champion have two losses. Now, this isn't necessarily good news for the Pac-12 as far as the college football playoff. I don't think a two-loss team gets into the college football playoff. So strike one for the powers that be that have give the same credence to a SEC team that plays 8 conference games and the Pac-12 that plays 9 conference games. This is a bad system. This whole college football playoff, 4 teams, really needs to be expanded. It needs to be expanded to at least 16. I would say 24. That's the first takeaway. Second, the Oregon-UCLA game now is critical. The loser of this game is out of the national playoff picture, and I don't think the loser of this game is done losing. I think either whether it's Oregon or UCLA, a loss is going to send the loser of this game on a tailspin. So critical game. The winner still has a chance at the college football playoff. Both teams have big issues. They've got some time to address them, but not much time. The game's in the Rose Bowl Saturday. And third, Oregon State is sneaking up on people. The Beavers are 4-1. They had the bad loss at SC. They really don't have a marquee victory. Maybe the closest one was coming back against Colorado, which is definitely a bottom-tier team in the Pac-12. But they are 4-1. And they have a defense that's going to keep them in games. You look at the point total against Colorado, and you think the defense didn't play that well, and maybe in the second quarter it didn't. But in the second half, it played well enough for Oregon State's offense to come through and win the game. The Beavers are a scary team, and there's a lot of other teams out there that aren't going to want to see Oregon State in the second half of the season. So those are my 3 takeaways for this weekend in college football. The Pac-12 scary balance, which is going to cost them in the postseason, I believe. Oregon-UCLA, loser leaves town. And Oregon State, keep an eye on the Beavers, sneaky good. This is Ken Goe, the Oregonian, and those are my 3 takeaways.